this would be one of the times when you would know whether or not your design of your kitchen really works to what you've sort of set it out to be. I'm starving, so hungry. We're about to meet Josh, our special guest for today, and he's gonna cook us a meal. He just pulled up and we're gonna let him in so we can get started.
Jeff.
Josh.
How are you?
I'm good, man.
Ça va?
Ça va?
All right.
Come on in. You know.
Beautiful one.
Thank you. Stylish friends have stylish friends. Thank you. So come on in and make yourself at home.
Spacious kitchen.
And just let me know if you need anything.
You got it, Jeff.
And what will you be preparing for us today?
We're going to start with a croque monsieur, traditional French sandwich, and then for the main I'm going to cook 2 New York steaks.
Ooh, yum. I've got the bread. If you need any utensils or anything there, everything should be there. I'm sure you brought your own knives, but
yes, I always bring my own
but if you need
knives.
like an extra pots and pans or whatever.
Everything's going to be good.
Perfect.
See your pans.
Yep.
I'm going to go through your thing and just make it
awesome.
Make sure everything's good.
Looking forward to it.
All right, it's going to be very good. You ready?
I'm
going to go get everything
so ready. All right.
And we're going to cook it.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Il est temps pour faire la cuisine. It's time to cook.
So where are the steaks coming from today?
So the steaks are from Feather Blade. It's a butchery next to my house, and it's actually English. You know, it's known in England.
Oh, nice.
So I got 2 New Yorks, so I'm gonna prep these up perfectly and serve them, of course, to you gents. And then I'm gonna do the bread. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the bread. We're gonna start with the croque monsieur. And kitchens like these, I love kitchens like these. There's so much space to work with, and you know, it's really, really fun when your kitchen's this large and you know, there's so much space. It gives you more juice to create, to cook, and to love, and I am gonna love cooking over here. So now we're gonna start with, we gotta cut out the crust of the bread for the croque monsieur. So croque monsieur is a very popular French dish en France. C'est un sandwich traditionnel en France. It's always good. It has Gruyère cheese, which makes the white sauce.
Yum.
So we're going to use Gruyère cheese. We're going to mix it with some Parmesan cheese, and we're going to make it. It's essentially a fancy ham and cheese, is what a lot of people call it.
So I love the island. It's probably one of my favorite things in our house. It's just nice because when we do have an opportunity to have someone over and cook for us, or have some time when we have friends and family over and we're cooking in the kitchen together, or we're eating together, it just gives us enough time and space to sort of cook and have enough room to sort of spread everything out, and one person can be in the kitchen cooking, and then another person can be like setting the table if we need to, because it's definitely more than a one butt kitchen. You can fit more than one butt in there. That's what we always call it. But it's just nice to be able to have that sort of space. And this would be one of the times when you would know whether or not your design of your kitchen really works to what you've sort of set it out to be. There's nothing, I think, easier than just sort of saying, okay, let someone come in your house and cook or entertain or whatever, and let them get a feel of what your kitchen is or that room and space is, and just see how they also like living in it, because when we're in it day to day, it works for us, but it's also interesting to get someone else's opinion on how it feels to them as they use it. So once he's done, it'll be interesting to hear how he felt he was able to move around in the kitchen and cook in the kitchen and those sorts of things. So let's keep it going.
Okay. So, one thing you'll notice with, you know, a lot of chefs is they're very orderly, very clean. So in the kitchen, it's one of the most essential things. If you go to any kitchen, everything is perfectly, they're all where they need to be. Nothing's out of place. And this is exactly where Jeff's kitchen is, everything is in place. Nothing is out of place, so it makes everything a lot easier and more fun. So now we're heating up this pan to get a bit, to make our sauce, the base of the sauce. It's not quite there yet, so I'm gonna wait a bit more. The stove is great as well. It's fantastic. You could do a lot of these things, and you could cook, and you could run a whole party here if you want, Jeff. Oh. All right, so now we're melting the butter. Let that look in there. Just wait till all that butter's melted, and then we're gonna add the flour. We're just waiting for it to get thick. So I added the flour in there, the butter was in there. So now we're just gonna wait for it to get a little thicker, then we add it onto the bread.
Oh, nice.
So now, while this heats up,
Smells good already.
we gotta make this a little bit high. A little bit high. We want to make it just before the boiling point.
Oh, okay.
So leave it there a little bit, and then go back to our bread.
Tell us a little bit about your intention with this sauce, why you chose this sauce.
The bechamel sauce is the traditional sauce served for the croque monsieur. So it's the blend of the Parmesan and the Gruyère that really gives it its cheese, because they contrast with each other. That was fucking... The appliances are very good, very up to date. The cool's very good. The burners are here very consistent. Very nice. This one is a lot better than the, I don't know what you call it, the ones where it doesn't come out with the flame, it's just electric.
Electric?
Yes, those aren't the best for cooking, unfortunately. For
I
me,
don't think so, because I don't think that the heat stays evenly.
Yeah.
I mean, induction is a little better, but I still think gas is the best way to cook. I think you can control the heat a little better. I think it heats more evenly that way. And this should heat up pretty quickly. There's a rapid warm setting on the oven, so I hit that, so it should warm up pretty quick. Fantastic.
Patience is one of the most essential things to be a chef. And every chef has it. Impeccable patience. As I mentioned, you know, every chef is very, very patient. And, you know, and patience is one of the most, it's a virtue, you know, so it's very important to be patient in things. However, it is also quite detrimental to be too patient. For example, you may stay in a situation that's not quite for you for a bit too long because you're a bit too patient. So always, you know, be aware of that. So the kitchen is one of the most important things in the house. It's one of my favorite things in the house.
Oh, that smells so good.
Okay, so let that sit
They say
in.
the kitchen is the heart of the home.
So now we're going to add the secret ingredient.
Ooh, secret. What's the secret?
Nutmeg.
Oh.
Just a little bit of nutmeg.
I have coated that in cheese because I sometimes add it when I make macaroni and cheese.
Yes, it's very, very good. It gives a little bit, but you just want to do a dash of nutmeg.
Just a little.
Pas beaucoup de nutmeg. I don't know nutmeg in French. That's a little tough one.
Les mecs dénotent.
Yeah, just say it with if you're not sure, just say it with an accent.
Les mecs. Ouh là là.
Yeah, just say it with an accent. If you're not sure of a word, just say it with an accent. Because sometimes it could be right.
So this is cool. I don't often get, someone cooking for me in the kitchen. So, it'd be nice to do something like this on a, quarterly basis or something like that, have someone come over and cook and entertain and just have people over. So we might have to start doing this as a regular video thing. So let's see. We'll see how we can work that into the channel. I mean, I think everyone has a certain memory or family sort of gathering or something that they associate with food or meals. I mean, we all have, that favorite dish that you'd like your mom to cook for you at Thanksgiving or Christmas, or what is the dish that reminds you most of your father or grandfather, or the things that you might cook together with your children. Like Alexa likes to cook breakfast with me in the morning, and she likes to make eggs. And so when we have time for breakfast and we're not rushing, she comes and she makes eggs for us. And I become the sous chef. She's running the skillet, and she knows how to make our perfect eggs over medium. She used to like scrambled, but now she's kind of an over medium girl. So we do that together. And so I think we all have a dish or something that sparks memory for us that involves food. So there's no other way to sort of get around that, or not wanting to get around it. It's just nice that you can have those kinds of memories associated with something you probably do every day, is just have a meal. The other thing too that I have been doing or adding to my self-care thing is I eat out a lot, probably more than most people do, just because of the nature of my schedule and things that we have going on. But something that you could always do for yourself is cook for yourself. I mean, that is also self-care, cooking for yourself and just making sure your body gets the things it needs, the healthy food, the good food, and that sort of thing. And I always have this theory that food tastes better on a pretty plate. So I really make it a habit not to eat off of a paper plate. I'm not saying anything against people that eat off paper plates. I just think that elevates your experience a little more, especially if you're cooking for yourself. You've taken the time to get fresh food and go out to the grocery store and all of those things. To just cook the food up and then throw it on a paper plate, to me, just doesn't seem as that you're being as nice to yourself, I guess, as you could be. So, take the time to, even if I'm just making myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I still put it on a nice plate. So take the time to do that, just to show yourself nothing else, but you just care about yourself just a little bit. So take the time to do that. Find something throughout the day that you are sort of doing nice for yourself, even if it's a little thing like cooking yourself good food.
Try it, Jack. This is the cheese, which is the Gruyère cheese. This the sauce.
That's good.
Bechamel sauce.
That's really good.
So it's Gruyère, Parmesan.
So it's different than the cheese. Just taste it.
That's good.
So you like that? Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. We're gonna make you a mac and cheese Gruyère.
So he's gonna make you some.
I'll do it before I leave.
Yeah.
You have it? You have it with you? The
I think I have macaroni in here.
So now we're gonna do. No, we're going to put. We're going to put that. So for me, whenever I cook, it's always two things I listen to: classical music, or of course French music. And right now I'm listening to my favorite French song ever, La Symphonie des Éclairs, the Symphony of Lightning in English.
I've seen him cook a few times, some of the things on his page, on his Instagram page, and I think that's one of the things I like, is seeing him cook and the different sort of musical choices that he chooses and how the music sort of fits the dish that he's cooking. I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing, that it kind of looks like it fits, but it does. It really feels like it fits the dish that he's making and gives you some sort of just an extra element, a different layer of, just instead of just watching someone cook, the music sort of helps you be able to just View it a little more.
Pretty strong.
It was broiled.
Le croque monsieur.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
Yeah, what I do?
Thank
One more.
you. You know, I should probably get a fork.
Yeah, so I decided to do the croque monsieur because of the timing of our meeting. It was at 11, so to me that's like somewhat like a brunch. So you've got like your ham and cheese sandwich, and then for the main you got some meat. Nice. All the windows, you know, makes you feel free, because I can't imagine cooking in such a confined space with no windows, you know. Kind of makes you feel like you're in a water or something like that. So we're putting pink salt, so we want to make sure it's perfectly salted so it's not too salty. But then again, sometimes steaks are meant to be salty. You just need to find that fine line.
It was fun.
Yes, thank you.
And very different. So, how did you like cooking in the kitchen?
I loved it. Your place is amazing. Your kitchen
Thank
is
you.
great, and I've always known your place is gonna be really good. You know? We finally made it over here. We finally cooked, and we finally, you know, made it here. We're here.
No, the food was great.
Thank you.
I don't have many opportunities where people come over and cook. I mean, you know, they do for the holidays and that sort of stuff. Or people visit. They often take the time to cook. So I kind of like that. I don't have opportunities where people just do things for me for a change, and so that was very nice and welcomed, and I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
So, when you're cooking in the kitchen, did you feel like there's something I need to rearrange or make different?
It was great. I liked it. It was amazing. The burners were great. Everything was where I needed it to be, and space was perfect.
Perfect.
So that was a great ambiance, everything.
Awesome, because it's interesting when I said, I mean, everyone sort of sets their kitchen up for them because that's the person that's cooking in there and that sort of thing. But it's interesting to also hear when other people come and cook.
Yes.
If it was inconvenient in any sort of way, or maybe rethink some of the things on how you've arranged things or whatever. But it's kind of nice to hear that, you know, no, I think it's set up how you.
I like it. Even your own setup, because if you were to have a larger party, let's say, and I was there in the kitchen cooking, I would still be able to interact with people, and I'd still be seen, and it's not like I'm all the way in the back,
Right.
And nobody, because you know,
Right.
That's, I think for me, like being able for the people to see how they make the food or how they're doing it is a special step to it.
Yeah.
You know, they appreciate it more, because there are many restaurants I've been to where you could see They make it a point where you can see the kitchen. You can see how they're preparing the food. And it's amazing.
Right.
It's great. It's fun to look at.
And I also think, though, too, when you go to those restaurants, that is an experience that some people pay extra for. You pay more for. And it seems like now the trend is to have these chef kitchens behind your show kitchen. Like the regular kitchen is the kitchen that nobody ever cooks in and stays pretty and da da da. So it's nice to hear you say you would rather be in the other kitchen with the other people and with the guests and sort of interacting with them while you cook. So it's an interesting way of sort of hearing that. It would also be interesting to talk with other chefs and just see, well, would you rather cook in the chef's kitchen or would you rather be interacting with it? I mean, for you, just because I think that's your personality. You really like to be around the other people and that sort of thing. And
I think people love to meet the chefs.
I think so.
Yes, absolutely. And I think it's also, a chef should also come out and make time to meet for the people he's cooking.
Yeah, I agree.
It's very important. I would always do that. And I would always, let's say, if I go to a restaurant and the chef, because it's funny when the restaurants know that you're a chef, they're gonna like tell the back, and they kind of like some of them they also come up to say degree and things. But if you're a chef, you need to go out there and let your chef be known. Say hi to the people you're cooking.
Exactly. Well, Rameez, that was a little different today, and I enjoyed that. I appreciate you guys taking the time to come on and view the channel and subscribe and those sorts of things. I just thought we'd try and do some different things that don't always involve design, because I always think sometimes you want to break from that, and I sometimes need a break from that. So it's nice that I have an opportunity to work with some other friends of mine and get some other ideas and just add a little more to our channel, because we're adding more to our life. So I like things like that. And always, I look forward to creating with you. Thanks so much.